It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in men. Or I should say, in man. Psalm 118:8. But in case you couldn't understand what I was singing, the scripture is, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Jeremiah 17:5 says, Thus saith the Lord, Cursed be the man that trusts in man, and makes flesh his arm, and whose heart departs from the Lord. A lot of people are understandably so quite upset with Daily Wire over this whole issue with Candace Owens. But the one thing I just want to say to all my brothers and sisters to Christ that follow Daily Wire, we really need to stop this habit of putting so much trust into people. I mean, I know that's hard not to do because, a lot of us are conservative Christians, and we just want to see somebody, fight the good fight, right? We just want to see somebody who is willing, to speak out. That's totally understandable. And there's nothing wrong with, having some hope in those people and, want to support those people. But I think we rely on them way too much. I think we have allowed ourselves to rely on them more than we do the Lord. And it's something that we need to change. Because at the end of the day, all these people are imperfect human beings. They're not going to get everything right. And the important thing for us is, to keep it biblical. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm also very disappointed. I very much, followed Ben Shapiro and most of the people in the Daily Wire. And yes, I am also quite disappointed in their behavior and what's going on. But at the end of the day, God should be the one we put most of our trust and reliance on, not people like Ben Shapiro or even Candace Owens. I mean, me personally, I'm more so on the side of Candace Owens on this. I do believe they fired her because of different things, including her comment and saying that Christ is king. I do believe it was discriminatory. I mean, I can't say for sure that I'm, that that's right, meaning that's correct. I mean, God knows, Candace knows, and they know what the truth is behind that. But me personally, I believe they did fire her for that. I believe they fired her for her comments when it came to Israel. I think they did not like that she was saying that Israel was wrong for basically bombing the Palestinian children. I'm just going to be honest, I agree with her. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pro-Israel, but I don't want, innocent people to have to suffer, because of what the Hamas has done. That's where I stand on that. But, but we all know, biblically speaking, things are going to go, there's going to be a war against Israel. We all know this. It's just, for me, I just personally wish that, that children and even adults who are innocent of the whole matter, I just wish that they didn't have to be involved, and they didn't have to suffer the consequences. Is all I'm saying with that. And also, honestly, where I stand with it as well is that I'm torn, because I would like to fund Israel to help them, but realistically speaking, we need to help our own country first. Because like I said before, we're not going to be much good in helping other people out if we don't even help ourselves. And we have helped other countries so much, we've forgotten about helping our own people. How do I keep doing this? Blah! Peeper, really? But anyway, we forget about helping our own people, and now look where we are at. Now, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. I promise you, I am no relation to Biden, and thank the Lord for that. But but anyway, um, uh, I'm sorry. I have to laugh at myself when I do that. But anyway, look where we're at now because we refuse to help our own people. Now we're all in a turmoil, and we need to get ourselves back on our feet. That's just how I personally feel about it. If people want to disagree, if they can disagree, that's fine. But right now, we really should not be divided against each other when it comes to all this. I mean, we need to be united. We shouldn't be divided. But if people want to divide, we have to let them divide. But ultimately, we should not put our whole trust in them. I wish I had some sort of, comparison I could use, but I can't think of one right now. We can try to have trust in people. We can try to rely on people, but never to the extent to where our whole hope is on them, like putting them in the pedestal where God should be. I mean, we could look at King Saul and use him as a good example of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure many people relied on him, and look what he did in the end. So, yes, you guys got every right to be upset. But again, this is one big reason why we should not put so much trust in certain individuals. I don't care how good they make themselves seem to be. We always have to be cautious, but more importantly, we should never, ever put them in the same place as God or above Him. May the Lord be with you all. Have a great day. Shalom.